So I thought I would share something interesting in this video. So today I was doing a remote session, and so I grabbed my old notebook to take notes. It is the notebook that I use often when folks come in for a quantum healing hypnosis session. And so I had a little bit of time before today's session, and so I started to flick through previous notes, and I came across this exercise that I had done with a friend of mine, and we were getting together once a week to practice our intuition, to practice our ability to expand our consciousness, to connect with the part of our consciousness that oversees our lives, using a method called automatic writing. So you start with meditation. It's kind of like a self-hypnosis, I guess. And so you expand your consciousness, and then for our exercise, we set our intention for a question that we would ask. We would sit for 20 to 30 minutes, have a dialogue. It's kind of like telepathy, and then write down the answers and then share what we got. So I thought that I would share with you one of the exchanges that I had had. So it would have been July the 31st in 2019. We called this Conversations with Our Infinite Wisdom. So our question was, what's the best message for the individual to be the best steward of the planet at this time? And here was the answer. We have the earth in our line of sight. You may ask any question. I responded, thank you. May I ask, who are you? The answer, we are the Confederation. The planet you call Earth is in our jurisdiction. I asked, what do you mean jurisdiction? I heard our group, our collective, is responsible for overseeing the planet Earth and the universe where she exists. I asked, why are you the ones to answer our call today? The answer was, we feel we are the best ones to give you the answers you seek. I asked, where do you live? The answer, we don't live in the same three-dimensional reality that you experience. We are of a slightly different range of frequency. Actually, your thoughts, your inspired thoughts, creative thoughts, are the most similar vibration to us that you could understand. I asked, so what do you wish for the human family to know or understand or realize to be the best steward of this planet? The answer, you are assuming stewardship is one of the roles that humanity took on to play here on the earth plane at this time. It is not so. There are some soul groups or families who incarnated to take care of the nature, to speak up for and maybe protect the animals, but this is not the role of all, only the role of some. My response, but surely we need to be more aware of the impact our actions have on the planet. Aren't we harming the environment and by extension harming ourselves as well? The answer, yes, but not until you are. Right now, the roles played are of destruction and creation. Your nature, your true nature, never leaves its source. Nothing that exists can exist outside of its creator. It would be like looking at a fruitcake and trying to tell the raisins or the cherry to be the cake and not the piece of fruit that it is that makes up the cake. One thing the human mind forgets is that everything you experience is already allowed. It's creation, creationing, destruction, destructioning. We don't look at, say, the honey badger that was the subject of a popular video that went viral in your social media and expect it to be mindful, to be more compassionate and kind. It just is what it is, living true to its honey badger nature. You are no different. You are mindful if you are mindful, compassionate if you are compassionate, loving if you are loving. And the exact opposite is equally true. So the ones that care about their bodies, care about nature, the animals, each other, will be that, and the ones that don't, won't. Again, we say you cannot exist outside of your creator. The creator exists as you, as all things. Best to consider this world as a place to be yourself. You learn or realize or intuit what is important to you. If a clean home is important to you, perhaps then you extend that to your yard and your town. But don't the well-intentioned even take this too far? They add chemicals to lawns, pesticides to borders that may give the appearance of neat and tidy, but actually cause harm. So the idea of beauty based on the clean and tidy is flawed. Nature always acts like nature. The Earth's nature will always be natural. I say, what about planets like Mars? Wasn't it a planet like Earth with a crust and an atmosphere that could sustain Earth-like life? The answer, that's part of destruction. Creation and destruction are natural, normal forces of the manifested world. And then in quotes, you need to save the world. Is that really so? Our advice to you would be to use this time to really know your own nature and live that fully and freely from your point of view. From our point of view, you can't do anything wrong. All that exists always exists because it never leaves its source, which is eternal. I say, wow, thank you. The final word was always and ever, now and always. What's interesting about these conversations is that my questions are earnest and oftentimes the answers are unexpected. This was the second one that my friend and I did, again in July of 2019. We did another one in August. We did a few in August, September. So it turns out we did 7 altogether. And so let me know in the comments if you would like to hear another one of these sessions. Like I said, we just set some time to be together, setting the intention to expand our consciousness, to ask a question, to receive the answer, and see what comes. And it falls under the universal law of ask and it is given. And so I just want you to know that it's possible for you to do it too. And if you ever want help with being able to expand your consciousness, your intuition, to ask and receive answers and to trust the answers that you're getting, just reach out to me. All right, have a good day.